Hello everyone, this is me Pratibha Viswas and you're watching Frankly Speaking. Welcome to the second video in the series Unfollow the Script. In the previous video, I had asked a question. Are you really free? Or are you just playing the game society has built for you? Believing you're making choices when all you're doing is choosing from preset options. That video exposed the matrix. Not some sci fi simulation, but the mental trap of chasing things society says are valuable, like money, prestige, and clout. But here's the real problem. Even after waking up from the matrix, people feel lost. They know what is fake, but they don't know what's real for them. That's where today's video comes in. We're diving into how to find your own personal legend, your real purpose, without falling for another trap dressed in spiritual quotes and hustle reels. So, without further ado, let's get started. But what exactly is a personal legend? Let's break it down. Personal legend is from Paulo Coelho's famous novel, The Alchemist, one of my favorites. In the story, a young shepherd named Santiago has a recurring dream that there's treasure lying for him in the Egyptian pyramids. But the treasure is not just gold, it's his purpose. It symbolizes his purpose, something only he is meant to do. A personal legend, in simple terms, is your soul's mission. A life only you are meant to live. A work only you are meant to do. Not because the world said you to do so, but because something inside you just won't stay quiet. But that's just half the story. Because most people never truly want to listen to what they want. They have been taught to listen to the noise instead. Now let's talk about the uncomfortable truth. When you were a kid, you probably had those weird dreams, like of becoming a painter or an astronaut or running your own bakery. Then school happened, and now your dream job is whatever pays you well. Your goals are shaped by reels and rank records and not real instincts. And the worst part, you think you're being logical. But in reality, you've just been trained to chase what other people value. That is why finding your legend is not just about following your passion. It's about unlearning the noise and listening to the signal. Let's get tactical. How do you actually do it? Step 1. Tune out to tune in. You can't listen to your soul if you're always listening to others. Try this. Spend 1 hour this week completely alone. No phone, no music, just a notebook. Ask yourself, what would you work on even if no one paid you? What topics make you lose track of time? What kind of problems do you like solving? This isn't just journaling, this is investigation. Trace the clues in a childhood. Before the society taught you what is smart or safe, you had instincts. What did you love doing as a kid? Were you curious, a builder, a writer? These aren't just hobbies, they're fingerprints to your legend. Follow energy, not just logic. The society teaches you to ask what is the ROI, but your legend often shows up where the energy flows. You might be pulled towards psychology, finance, design, but brush it off thinking there's no scope. But what if the scope is something only you can create? Logic is useful, but it shouldn't be your only compass. Testing is better than thinking. You won't discover your legend by just sitting and overthinking it. You'll find it by doing, adjusting, and repeating. Start a small side hustle, join a new course, make a video, teach someone. Don't wait to know. Take the first step and clarity will follow. Now let's talk about money and mindset, the real world stuff. People say it's follow your dreams versus be practical. False choice. Your personal legend is not about rejecting money. It's about building wealth your way. When you align your purpose with practical skills, you don't just earn, you build. That is why skill stacking mindset, and self awareness are so important. They help you turn your legend into something that actually pays. So here's what I want you to take away. The world will always try to tell you what to want. But the real work is finding out what you actually want and having the courage to follow it. That's your personal legend. So in the next video, we're going even deeper. We'll discuss about how we sometimes feel like we have found what we want, but we are just chasing illusions. So if that sounds like a journey you're ready for, click on the subscribe button, turn on the bell, and start listening to yourself.